excited to be here. I am congested and all, but that's okay. You know what? Because nothing's going to stop me from being here, right? I am a proud national director here at Total Life Changes. My name is Monique Wright. As Roni said, I had the privilege of meeting her and everyone else in 2025. I will never take back all the great things that happened for me in 2025. I'm taking the good with the bad, and we're going to start 2026 with a bang, right, guys? Put some fire in the chat for you guys for showing up today. If you are here today and just showing up for yourself, guys, showing up for yourself today, 2025. I'm sorry, 2026 already with the wrong year. Showing up for yourself, just being here, being in the room, taking notes, learning. Because what I've learned, and one of the great things I learned from being part of this great group here and this great group of people is that when we were at the retreat and just even at the event, there's so many things and nuggets you can get from every single person. Can you imagine if we just took the nuggets that we've learned? So you're going to have what, 6 people today, right? 6 or 7 people. If you took a nugget from every single person and just applied it in your business, guys, that's all you need to do. Like, we're throwing out nuggets, how we got to where we are today, right? So let me just start off by saying, I have 3 points today as well, and thank you, Roni, for your points. A couple of things you hit on are a couple of things I'm going to kind of, go over as well. But the first thing I want you guys is to start leveraging, or not, I'm sorry, not leveraging. I want you guys to start conversations, more conversations, okay? Roni had mentioned like going to the beauty salons and nail spas. You would not believe my business. One of my very first customers was my hairdresser, okay? I've been friends with her for a very long time. And let me just tell you, she's not only my first customer, she's been on Smart Ship for 5 years straight, does not ever get off of Smart Ship. And she is the person that refers the most customers to me, and she does my hair. Okay. So let me just tell you the importance of having conversations, even just like Roni said, just, hey, do you mind if I put my products in a little corner right here where she sets up her station? I have my information. I have samples there. And I'm like, just give them out. Just give out samples, to people that you think that if you're sitting in the chair, when you're sitting in the chair and you have conversations with your hairdresser, like, oh, I have a headache, or I've been getting headaches lately, or, whatever it is, whatever your issue is. And it doesn't have to be an issue, but could it just be, I have no energy lately? My hairdresser literally will say, hey, I got something for you. And she'll hand them an NRG if they have no energy, or they've been getting sick lately. And she'll say, you know what? I used to get sick all the time, but I don't get sick anymore. They're like, really? Like, what are you doing? You're not getting sick anymore? And she said, yeah, I've been taking these vitamins that, my friend gave me, my friend / client, and I haven't been sick in 4 years. Now, I'm saying this to say we don't tell people that you don't get sick, right? Because look, I'm sick now. But I will say this. I've been sick for a week, and my doctor told me I had to get off of my medication, not my medication, get off of my vitamins I was taking, because we got to figure out what's going on allergy-wise with me. Get off of my vitamins for 10 days. Guess what, guys? I got off of my vitamins. I got off of everything that I was taking from TLC. My NRG, my coffee, my coffee. Y'all know me, my coffee. I had to get off everything for 10 days, and guess what happened? I got sick. As I sipped my Delgada, I got sick. And it's like, that proved my point there. I got off of my Delgada. I got off of my Chaga. I got off of my Nutriburs for 10 days. And I got sick on I think the 12th day. The 12th day I got sick. So I'm just telling you guys the importance of letting your customers know at least that. I take my vitamins every day, and, I don't get sick. I'm not saying that this is, something that happens with everybody. But I can tell you, my husband's been taking them for 5 years straight. He's never been sick. He never even caught COVID. We all got sick and he didn't. So I'm telling the importance of like even leveraging other people's stories. I used to get headaches all the time before I got on NutriBurst. And I used to get headaches, like when I tell you every single day I had a headache, even since I was a little girl. And they couldn't figure out what was going on with me. And then we found out that I don't have enough minerals in my body. And guess what? NutriBurst has tons of minerals that we didn't even know that helps with things like that. So it's important that we understand, not only do we understand and and have conversations, but the most important thing is to have product knowledge. You are selling a product to somebody, and if you don't know everything about that product, that's a problem, guys, because you cannot. Can you imagine going to your doctor, or I'm going to say your doctor, going to your doctor, and your doctor says, hey, take this. And you're like, okay. And you don't say anything, right? You don't ask questions. But I know that my upline and my really good friend Tiffany Davis, if she's on this call, she'll tell you she asks every single question in the book about everything that she puts in her mouth. I don't care what it is. And she asks questions like, okay, well, what is that? Even when I say, oh, my doctor told me to get off this, and she'll ask me, well, why? And I'm like, oh, because they're trying to test me for something. And she'll ask me like 12,000 questions. I'm like, okay, let me go and ask my doctor this, and I'll go back with all the questions. And then my doctor has all the answers. So it's important that we have product knowledge because we never know what's in the product that could be causing things like an allergy that you had no idea you had, right? So you have to get off of everything. And you can literally say what ingredients is in every single product. And it's important that we are able to explain that to our customers. I have lots of customers that have high blood pressure that can't have caffeine. So guess what, guys? If my customer can't have caffeine, what am I not giving them? Put it in the chat if you know what I'm not going to give my customer if they have high blood pressure. And exactly, they can have NRG. I'm not even going to give them the coffee, but I do show them the coffee and then show them the caffeine content to see if they can take it. But these are also things that we need to know. We don't just hand out samples and not know, and then find out a week later, oh yeah, I have high blood pressure, or I can't have caffeine, and you gave them NRG as a sample. So this is why you have to have a conversation. This is why when, I'm okay with my friend giving out samples of things, but I always have my card there and say, have them give me a call before they try it. But I also, with my customers, I make sure that I ask the questions before they take the product. Okay? I ask the questions because I want to make sure that they're able to take whatever I'm giving to them and they're not going to get sick. Okay? Or they're not going to have an adverse reaction to their medication they're taking. So it's important that we have the conversations. Okay? And the second thing I want to talk about is that we need to start leveraging these taste and talks, guys. Okay, so what I did notice that with TLC now, they're not doing the BOGO lately, right? Have you guys noticed that? They haven't been doing the BOGO. So I'm like, okay, they're like how I made my money the quickest and the fastest, and how I was able to get to national so fast and really just double my income really fast with BOGO, right? So I figured, okay, they're not doing BOGOs anymore. So how am I going to leverage what we're doing right now? And the best thing to do, I'm telling you, is these taste and talks. Every time before I sell a product, and before I send out my link, I always make sure my taste and talk link is set up, because I've gotten so many free things, guys. I've gotten just recently, I did my last taste and talk. I got another 50% off. I got a $90 credit, and I got two. I can't remember now, but it was like 4 things, right? So guys, set up your taste and talks, because that's how I'm now leveraging. This is how I'm giving away so much product as well, because I'm leveraging my taste and talk free products, my 50% off, my credits, okay, in the back office. So when you guys check this out, I'm going to share a little tip with you guys real quick, okay? And I don't know where I'm at time. I'm sorry, I don't know when I started. But the taste and talks. So let's just say we have the buy two, get one free, right? What I'm doing, and I'm going in my back office and I'm buying the buy two, get one free with my Taste and Talk credits. Guys, think about this real quick. You use your credits for the buy two, get one free, right? You have just now one, you're using your 50% off, let's just say. So now you just got your 50% off your product in your back office using your code on the buy two, get one free. Okay. So you have one free product. Now you have two products on 50% off, right? Or one product, I'm sorry, on 50% off. Guys, you have literally now you have a product and a half, let's say, quote unquote, a product and a half that you can actually sell now, give away, and make money on. So that's literally almost $100 profit that you can make just by doing a taste and talk. So leveraging your taste and talks, guys, for inventory. Okay. That is my second point today, or my second and third point today, right? Leverage your taste and talks for your inventory. Okay. Set it up every single week. Do not forget to set it up, guys. Okay. So I'm so excited for 2026. Like Roni said, set up a schedule. Mr. Macari says this all the time. Set time for your business. If you want to be successful, you have to set time aside for your business, right? So set a schedule, set time aside. Make sure you're going in your back office every single week. You're checking to make sure that your smart ship is going to go through. These are things that we need to do for our businesses, okay? So I am so excited again for 2026. And I am thankful and grateful that I am on this platform for you guys. If you guys need anything left, I appreciate you guys. And I'm going to bring up the next person here. And thank you guys so much for just, we're ready for 2026, right? Hope you guys got some nuggets for me. I'm going to bring up this next young lady. I am so excited to bring up the next person. I literally found a connection with Eleni. Her name is Eleni. And I found a connection with her when I met her. I met her at the retreat. And there's something about her. She's that mom. And you get it. You guys get it, right? She's that mom. And she has so much knowledge. And she's so kind. And she's so sweet. And I think that we have a lot to learn from her, and she's so confident when she speaks, and I love the way she speaks and what she says. And I really, she demands your attention when you talk to her, because really, when she talks to you, you have to listen, because she just has so much knowledge in what she's saying. Okay, and we can learn so much from her. So I'm so excited to bring up this beautiful woman and that mom, Eleni. There's some fire, some hearts, some flowers for our beautiful leader, Eleni. Eleni, are you in the house, honey? Eleni. Someone needs to unmute Eleni, please.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. What's going on, everybody? Come on, what is going on? How are y'all feeling? Put some fire in the chat for yourselves. I see we got great participation. We got great energy today in the bill. Oh no, somebody's calling me. We got great energy today in the building. I am super excited. I want y'all to put a lot of fire in the chat for yourselves for showing up to the very first training of 2026. It means a lot for us that we are starting this year strong, y'all. And we said, what can we do? Like, what can we bring them that is going to set them up, right? The first week, we said, let's give them the tips. Let's give them the knowledge. Let's give them what they have to do. So, Roni, thank you so much for everything you shared. I love it. And the part about leveraging the relationships and actually actually connecting with people that you are already talking to and you already have those relationships with. Connecting them to the products is key, y'all. That is key, right? Because they already know you, they already like you, and they already trust you. And if it's your hairstylist, y'all, and you pay her like even exchange, right? Even exchange. And then I love that Monique went over the taste and talk, right? When she said the things that you get from it, all things to continue motivating us, all things to continue being able to keep us in alignment with ourselves and with the company. So I love that. I'm at an event right now. I'm a vendor at an event. So if y'all hear, I hope y'all can hear me good. If not, just let me know and I can go to acquire the spot. But y'all can hear me good. Just let me know. 'Cause I don't want you to miss. I'm good. Okay. Yes. Okay. 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 So I want to talk to y'all today about structure, right? About structuring your business. About how you structure your business and what you do on a daily basis so you can succeed. A lot of times, y'all, this is real. A lot of times we're working our business and we don't see results and we're trying to figure out like what am I doing? But if you actually put on paper, right? If you actually put on paper what you did for the day, you'll notice that you did go on Instagram and you did post, but you scrolled for 20 minutes, right? And when you scrolled, you didn't even engage with people, letting them know what you do. And when I say that, I don't mean like, hey, going into somebody's comments and saying, I sell Nutriverse or I sell a detox tea. It's saying, wow, this person's struggling with weight loss. Oh my God, you know what? I remember I used to struggle with the same thing, and I'm so glad that I found something to help me, right? So I want to talk to us about structure today. I want to talk to us about actually putting things in place that we are going to start seeing results. Now, the first thing we want to do is have a schedule, right? Have a schedule. I know a lot of us work 9 to 5s. Some of us are entrepreneurs. A lot of us are moms. So I'm not asking y'all for 8 hours a day. I'm asking you for a realistic number that you can commit to every single day, whether that's an hour before work, whether that's an hour after the kids go to sleep, whether you're going to do 1 hour 3 times a week and 2 hours on Sunday, but it has to be a consistent schedule that you will be realistically able to follow. Because if you're doing an hour this week, right? If you're doing an hour this week, and then next, y'all can hear me, right? I feel like it's very loud over there. I'm good. Okay, you can hear me. Good. Okay. So if you're doing an hour this week, right, and then next week you're doing 3 hours, and then the week after that you're only doing an hour and a half, you're not gonna know what works for your business. So you need a consistent schedule, right? And I want us to get off of here, or even right now, have an idea of what it is that your schedule is gonna be. How many days a week are you going to work? We would love to work 7 days a week, but we want to be realistic, right? I do not recommend less than 3 days, and that's a stretch. I mean, you would have to be laser focused for those hours, right? But 3 to 5 days a week part time is ideal. Now, how many hours a day are you going to work? And what actual hours? Don't tell me 2 hours, because then it's 10 o'clock at night and you're trying to squeeze in 2 hours of work. We can't do that. Okay, we cannot do that. It's not going to work. You're going to burn yourself out. So maybe you have a 9 to 5. Maybe you're going to say, you know what? I do have an hour break, but I'm going to take 30 minutes to just send check in messages with customers. Maybe I'm going to have to sacrifice and wake up a little bit earlier to schedule my posts that are going to convert, right? Maybe after work, you'll stay in the car for 15 minutes and schedule 3 to 4 posts for the next day. I would love to say, hey, get 2 hours every single day at the same time. But if we're juggling so much, it may not be realistic for everybody. But I want us to create a realistic schedule for us, right? That's going to work for us so we can see success and we can see growth in our business. Consistency is key, and structure helps that. Okay? So first thing we're doing is we're structuring our business, right? We're going to figure out how many days a week am I going to work and what days am I going to work? How many hours a week am I going to work and what hours am I going to work? Of course, flexibility, right? Maybe you didn't get the 30 minutes during lunch, so you may have to add those 30 minutes at the end of the day. But if you stay consistent constantly, y'all, you will see major, major growth. Okay? The next thing is IPAs, income producing activities. Income producing activities are what grows your business. We're going to be talking about this a little bit more, but being intentional about inviting people to opportunity calls, right? Being intentional about inviting people to opportunity calls. So, not just saying, "Hey, I have this business that I do from home. Do you want to join me?" No, I work with somebody who used to be homeless and now she lives in a multi-million dollar home. But what I love about her is how she has been able to take care of her children throughout the years, and I have seen her growth. Hey, Ebony, good to see you here. And I have been able to see her growth, right? They're gonna be like, huh? Yes, listen, actually, she's doing a call today. Do you got 20 minutes to just listen to what she has to say? They're not committing to nothing. They don't know we have a $15 package. They don't know none of that. There's a story that they can connect with, and you want us to do the job of closing them. So we want to be intentional, talk to people about our products and our business. We don't want to be just talking, like we want to guide people to make the decision to get the products or join the business. So that's an IPA. When you're posting, right? A lot of people think I'm going to post my kids. If I'm not intentionally posting my children, right, and connecting it to the business or somehow the products, I know that's a little wishy-washy, but if I'm not I'm not posting, intentionally connecting it to the business and how it has helped me as a mom and how the business has allowed me to do a lot, then posting is not an IPA. And if I post y'all and I get no sales ever, that's not an IPA. But let me tell you what is an IPA. You post something, somebody responds, and you go into the DMs and you start a conversation. Do you see what the difference is? Right? One is just posting, the other one is posting for engagement. Now they're talking to you, and now you're like, hey, and then you'll respond to whatever it is, right? You're welcome. You'll respond to whatever it is, and you'll start building that relationship with them. Another IPA is calling people, checking in with people, but you want to be intentional about where that conversation is going to lead. I'm not saying the only thing we need to do when we talk to people is talk about our business and about the products, but in every conversation, even if you're just dripping, right? One of my good friends, she's like, I've been sick as a dog. I'm like, do you have NutriBurst? She's like, what is that? Where you like, I can drop it off to you, or we can meet up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a drip. It's a drip. I'm not saying, oh my God, get this. It's $70. No, hey, you know what? Here, I could sample you a few sachets. And then guess what? When she feels better because she took NutriBurst, she's going to get more, y'all. But that's intentional conversations, right? So that's another IPA. Going outside. You may be at the store, at the supermarket, Macy's, wherever y'all shop at, I don't know. And you may meet somebody. Everybody loves a free sample. Oh shoot, I only got a minute. I forgot what I was saying. Not 1 minute. Yeah, I was like 10 minutes each person. That's a lot of time. And here I am taking up 9 minutes and having no idea. Okay, y'all. So when y'all are outside, talking to people, um, if y'all are outside talking to people, y'all may not always talk about the business or the product right then and there, but you can get their contact information and talk about it at another time, right? So let's go because I only got like 10 seconds now. We are going to get a schedule, what days we're working, what times we're working, right? Intentional with our IPAs, right? When we're talking to people, we're going to be doing drips. When we're posting online, we're posting with intention. Then we're going to go into the DMs because that's where you close the sale in the DMs. I did a live one 2 days ago. I did a live. I was like on there for like an hour and a half. Nobody responded, but I went in and I said, "Thank you for joining my live, blah, 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 blah." And then boom, somebody bought something. Does that make sense for y'all? Okay, very, very good. Yeah, we're gonna be bringing you some heat this year. Like me, Roni, the team, like we are excited to help y'all grow y'all business. Thank you so much for tapping in. Please take what we say and choose at least 3 things to implement because we're giving y'all a lot of information. But Monique said something. Okay, I'm going to implement that. This is what she. I'm going to implement what Monique said. Right. Eleni said the schedule. I'm going to set my schedule. Diana dropped some fire stuff. I'm going to implement that one thing. Do not go in there trying to implement all 20 things that we're giving you because it ain't gonna work. You're gonna burn out tomorrow. And then you're gonna figure out like why it's not working. 3 things, at least 3 things, okay? So y'all, let me tell you, I got to bring somebody up who I remember the first time meeting her. She was like, "You have such great energy," and I didn't connect the two until like years later, y'all. But this is somebody who I admire. I mean, her faith is so strong. She called me one day. She goes, "Something's wrong with you." And I was like, "Yes." She goes, "I feel it." And guess what she did? She just what I did. She gave me 5 things that I needed to work on, y'all. So I can get up from whatever it is that I'm going through, right? Whatever it is I was going through, but she felt it and she acted on her faith. Y'all, I think she has the best team camaraderie that I've ever seen. When her people get together, it's reels, it's parties, it's matching clothes, it's all the things. And if y'all don't know, I jump in every of their picture that I can. Okay, so we are going to put a lot of fire in the chat for Diana, executive.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, can you hear me, Eleni? Okay, you can hear me. So I want y'all to put some fire in the chat for Eleni because, man, I got my notes. I'm not playing around with y'all. I got my notes. I'm ready for 2026. But first things first, I am very intentional, okay? I got my grateful shirt on because I am so grateful to be standing before you. I'm going to take some of my time edifying the most amazing coach, okay? From homeless to millions, okay? From stepping out, man, from saying I'm gonna make a decision. I don't care. I'm set apart. Okay, I'm set apart. So I'm gonna lead my pack from the front. I'm gonna lead her shit. And so I'm very grateful for my award, y'all. Going above and beyond. Man, coach is a big deal. I know we ain't talking about the past, we're talking about the future, but in order to go to the future, you gotta have a past.
Come
Because
on.
it helps you, right? So I'm standing on her shoulders, right? I'm standing on her big shoulders. That's Coach Dr. Tammy Peterson, not the little one, but the big one. So I'm very
Talk
excited. We went to
about
the
it.
retreat, man. She gave everybody something. People who sat, who've never been to an event, she called everybody's name. So I'm so excited. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful to be here, to be a part of I Am TLC 2.0. And so I'm trying very hard. Listen, my son on the side of me, y'all get my content. I'm so excited. Absolutely. He came out the room all the way from Atlanta. He understands the assignment. So this is big for us. And guess what? Just like Dr. Peterson has that big $1 million home, I want y'all to put in the chat. I can have it too. Okay, I wish it wasn't cold outside because I stand right here with the help of TLC, changing my mindset on the lake. I look out the window and the water is out there. So I'm very grateful. And I know I got work to do. And I know we got work to do. And so I'm very grateful to share with y'all 5 things real quick. But I'm telling y'all, I'm trying my best not to repeat anything any of the leaders said because what they said was a big deal. And I'm going to implement it. But today, I want you to start with your mindset. I cannot tell you enough that you got to have your mindset so strong, so ready that nobody can cause you to miss out on lesson, to miss out on what God given you inside your belly. financial aid that's saying, oh, what you doing? You taking that vitamin again? Oh, what you doing? That mess don't work. You still doing that? You still doing that little business? Ain't nothing little. So in 2026, it ain't no little business. This big business. We doing big business. So I want y'all to know, stop saying small business.
Come on now.
I'm doing my TL. We doing big business in 2026. Okay?
Let them know, Diana.
Apart, right? So I want you to put that in your spirit. I want you to develop your mindset every day because you need to be ready for the enemy when he comes to attack. And the enemy is in me. Okay? The enemy is in me. So go ahead and equip your mind. So when that stinking thinking, as I said it, and Jayla continues to remind me because she got it in her spirit now, when that stinking thinking sets on in the inside, you can speak out of your mouth. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. I got this. I got this. I'm more than a conqueror. I'm more than a conqueror. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. All things, not some things, but all things. All things, no matter what. Every day won't be like this. Man, I'm going through. Yeah, you going through. You're not stuck. Every day, you going through it to get to it. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. Even when you don't see the light, you speak that thing into existence. You call those things that are not as though they are. So mindset is everything. And you feed it daily. Daily. Before your feet hit the ground, feed it. Speak it. Plan your day. Money gonna come to me. Plan it. So that's that first thing. I hope y'all got that. That mindset is everything. You go through it. And then the second thing is accountability. I told y'all before, get an accountability. I charged everybody on that call to call somebody to get an accountability partner. Shout out to Quita. She said, yes, I got my accountability partner. Shout out to my twin, Romy. We hold each other accountable. We talk. We listen to each other. We build each other up. We give each other ideas. Let's go. Reach out to somebody. You can have more than one because I got somebody else in my mind as well. Get an accountability partner. And I got my notes and I'm sticking to it. Get an accountability partner to talk about your schedule as they talked about. Get an accountability partner to talk about your transformation. What you doing? Are you taking your products? Get an accountability to talk about going to the gym. I met with my team. That's another number. But I met with my team and I said, okay, y'all, we're going to get together once a week. Well, my leaders that came, we're going to get together once a week and we're going to work out what days are good for you. And we set a time. I'm meeting with my leaders and my team tomorrow to talk about what we discussed. Accountability. Also, accountability on SIP, sampling, and sale. They talked about that. When you don't hit your goal, accountability. On Sunday, when you planning for your week, or Saturday, whenever you planning for that next week, say what you are going to take away from yourself if you do not hit your goal. That's the hardest thing for me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The hardest thing for me is to take something away from myself because I am not hitting my goal. And I'm going to do that. That's accountability, though. And don't be afraid. Tell your accountability partner what you're going to take away because that person's going to see. Did you do it? Did you do it? That's definitely the one. So, Romy, I got you on that. And then number 3, meeting with your team. Offering times. It don't have to be, it's a this time. No, it's a this time, or this time. Or it's a Zoom, or it's an in-person. It's a what can we all do? And then watch to see who's showing up. And let me let you know, the team is you. If you is just you are the team. So schedule a time to meet with you. If you don't have nobody, you the team. Okay, we're going to meet at such and such time. And you're going to sit down and really meet with you. Go over, reflect, talk about your goals, how you're going to get there, reflect, and do just that. Then you have your meeting to clarify, to update, to serve, all of the above. And then number 4. Wednesdays are for taste and talk. We're doing opportunity nights on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So our Wednesdays, I already talked to them. We're doing taste and talks. We're doing virtuals. We're doing in person, and I'm going to do them with my team and by myself. And remember, you are the team until the team shows up. Remember, you have to work your business intentionally. And then I want you to go through the people in TLC. I did it already this morning. Go share those people in your story. The people don't know if those are your teammates direct to you or not. We are TLC. I am TLC 2.0. I met with my leaders, and I noticed this about Jayla. She posts other people's stuff. So I said, don't ever think you can't learn. I'm a student from everybody. I'm a student. I went in, I got Jazz, I put her in my story. I went and found Ray's, I got Ray's in my story. I got Brianna's in my story. I'm going to have all of y'all in my story. We are a team. I called Miss Christie because I seen her post and I wanted to pick her brain and talk to her. It does not matter. Don't nobody have to be direct to you. We are a team of we. Coach made that very clear. She had everybody at the retreat pouring into everybody. Do not think you cannot pick up the phone or DM me and say, Diana, what's your number? I want to talk to you. Roni, what's your number? Elaine, what's your number? Monique, what's your number? Coach, I need you. Ray, what's your number? Whoever you attract with your vibe or whoever you need at that moment. We got work to do. Thank you. We got work to do. I know that whatever happened back then, it's only to help me be a better now, be a better future self. Okay? I'm ready. And I know the people that I need, this is mindset. The people that I need are going to come. And Elaine said something so big. She said, drip, drip, drip on the people. I told one of my teammates when she went on a cruise with her family, I said, don't vomit on them. Just drip on them. Every now and again, when you with your friends, just train and catch what I'm putting down. When you with your friends, pull out that NutriVerse. Just take it. You got to talk to them and say, you need this vitamin. That's it. Go live in front of your friends.
Yeah, baby.
Taking your product, talking about it. Very intentional. Dripping, dripping, dripping. That particular person called me the very next week they got off that cruise. Not my teammate, her person, to join the business. She's on this call today. Drip on the people. Transform your body. It's take control one step at a time. And don't get so caught up in that scale because you will lose your mind. Stop getting caught up in that scale. Keep doing, keep taking your products, keep growing, keep transforming, and watch your life change. With that being said, I'm going to give some time back to the most amazing man, the leader on our team that's putting up big numbers, that just got married, that's a newlywed, that comes in with the
Come on, Ray.
that got the voice of an angel, brings the heat, brings the fire, brings the love. He my worship partner. We was getting it in at the retreat. He cooking, we worshiping, me and him singing along with them folks. I can't even. I'm just telling you, we got it. We love each other, period. And so with that being said, I'm going to bring up the baddest man on Team Team TLC. His name is Ray Singleton, our songbird. I am so grateful to be in leadership with you. I can't wait to hear you drop these nuggets because your name on the leadership board all the time. You don't just talk about it, you be about it. Let's go. Let's put some fire in the chat. We can't put no shirts with put our chest up, but go ahead and put a strong arm in the chat for Ray because that's a big dog in TLC. Go ahead, let's go, Ray. You here?
The big dog.
Yeah, do you feel it? I'm sorry, I got to do our phone 17, so be following me around. You know what? That's how God be following
That's what we try to get away from. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're going to follow you around. That's how this energy and this team and this leadership going to follow you around. Your future is waiting on you. Man. I don't got nothing else to say than what already been said, man. I hope you can take your notes. Shout out to Eleni. Shout out to Rhoda. Shout out to Monique. Shout out to Diana. Shout out to you for even being on here. When you say you like this shirt, well, guess what? Guess what? You know it don't stay on for long, baby. You know it don't stay on for long, y'all. How you doing? What up, everybody? Oh, man. First of all, I just want to say thank you. I am going to put my shirt back on, y'all. I am going to put my shirt back on. I am honored and happy and excited to be a part of this amazing team. This amazing leadership team. Thank you to everybody that got on here and dropped gems. I'm not going to be before you long. Sorry, Dr. Tim, it might come off again before this happens. But do you believe in yourself, man? Y'all know I talk about the same thing all the time. This ain't hard. Believe. Do you believe that you're in the right place at the right time? Do you believe that you have products that can change people's lives? Do you believe that you're in a company, in a business that can change your life? Literally, we can take all the notes. You can have a notebook full of notes. If you don't believe it, it don't mean nothing. Bruce Lee said, willing is not enough. We must do. So you can't just be willing to go out there and make phone calls. You can't just be willing to go out there and sample people. Are you actually going to get into action? And then he also said, knowing is not enough. We must apply. It's not enough just to know this information. It's not just enough to know that we have these things that can lead. You got to apply it. All the stuff, all the notes, all the gems that were dropped, you have to apply it. And guess what? It ain't that difficult. Y'all, I don't know where you're at right now. I saw some people in the gym. I saw some people at home. Y'all, this is our work. You ain't got to wake up early in the morning and drive a trash can and do all. You don't got to go in a lab and create the chemical. You don't got to do none of that. You don't got to put this thing together. All you got to say is, hey, this gives me more energy. You should try it. Yes. Hey, this helped me lose a whole lot of pounds. You should try it. And guess what? Some will, some won't. So what? Next. Come on, Ray. Billions of people. Come on, Ray. Go out here and talk to. Some will, some won't. So what? Next. Did you say yes to yourself? Yes. Have you said yes? You know what? I'm a tap in. You know what? I'm a believe. Listen, Trina is fire today. When I was 177 pounds, I was trying to tell everybody, listen, this got to be all the stuff. Nah. I wouldn't transform my body. Now, them same people who said no to me, they in the gym. Hey, man, Ray, you got some more of that tea? When I'm in the gym, I'm taking my NRG all day. So what's that? Don't worry about it. Here you go, sis. You got to get loud. You got to get loud and proud. One of the things I learned when I was out selling cars is branding yourself, right? Like, you need to be the person when somebody thinks about losing weight, when somebody thinks about feeling better, I want them to think about me. I'm branding myself. So that's why I got the red way. Y'all look at this. Hold up. And shout out to Roni. It was a trainer. She talked about business cards. Y'all know when I go. I know one speed and that's go. I know one direction and that's up. So I put this is my business card. I know it's out backwards. But I put my before and after, right? That QR code is going to lead you straight to my website. And then I got my information here. Life changer. Look what that said right there. I can help. I designed this on Canva. Super simple. So every place I am, every place I'm out. Shout out to my wife. She got me a business card holder. So I got all my stuff right here. When I'm on the plane, I'm handing them out. If we were at Enterprise renting a car, and the dude was drinking an energy drink. I said, "Hold on, brother, you ain't got to live like that no more." And he helped us with a little deal. I said, "Here you go, sir." And I put my business card on it. When you need some more, holler at me. Listen, if you are casual about your business will become a casualty. If you are casual about your life will become a casualty. You cannot be casual about this thing. You understand there are people who made millions in this company.
And maybe your thought ain't that high yet. Do you understand? There are people who have made over $10,000 in less than a year,
Come on.
and I'm 2,800 away from a $25,000 rate. You better celebrate yourself. Yeah. So know you're in the right place. You're in the right place at the right time. You're doing everything that you need to do. Doing. There are going to be some people who don't believe. There are going to be some people, just like this guy, you still doing that low. They're going to be the people. Man, people going to be people. Let's say that. People are the best and worst thing that God has created. But do you believe that you're in the right place? Do you believe that all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord? So I'm happy when I get a no, because that means I got to tune myself up. Huh? Did I say too much? Did I say too little? Should I just put it in your head? God, thank you, because a no ain't never killed me. Huh? And what I'm learning is I gotta serve to deserve, right? When I watch these documentaries, all these great successful people, what I understand, everybody has ups and downs. If you talk to anybody and they say their life just been like this the whole time, don't believe them. Don't believe them. I glorify my ups and I'm honored for my downs. Huh? I don't, oh, thank you, God, because I know that He will never leave me or never forsake me. So if He ain't called me up to them pearly gates yet, that means I still got some work to do. If he ain't called my number yet, that means He still got some blessings for me. So all you gotta literally, man, I try not to make this thing too complicated, because I done did a whole lot of hard stuff in my life. I done did a whole lot of hard stuff in my life. This has been one of the easiest and one of the most fulfilling things that I've done. This has been one of the most fulfilling things I've done, because I truly get to help. Like, dog, when people come to me and they say, Ray, you know that thing sent me to the bathroom? Yeah, how you feel? That's where you need to go. Huh? Come on now. So please know, y'all, this thing ain't hard. So get your business cards. Please don't be casual about this business. Don't be casual about it. Talk to the people. Tell your story. Continue to write your story, right? Because people what I'm doing is I'm going back to the people who didn't believe me, and I'm just what Diana say. I'm dripping on them. Hey, you still got the health goals you trying to go after? Ooh, thank you, God. And also, I don't know if anybody mentioned this, but Chat GPT is your best friend. Can you see the front of my business card? Yes, you can. So I got my before over here, right? I got my before over here, and I got my after right here. So that's a before and after in the business card all in one. Ooh, dang. Come on now. There you go. Because what people gonna see is some people look like this right here, right? Some people, and this is proof that you can look like this all in one. So yeah, go on Canva, look for a business card. They'll give you both sides. If not, send me a DM. Willie underscore QOOL. I'll give you the whole thing. We one team, one dream over here. Y'all know I be doing all the flyers and all that. Listen now, don't be. They already stressed me out on this team about these flyers and banners every day. So keep your request down to a minimum. But I got you. I understand that I'm serving to deserve it, so it's not gonna be a surprise when I get. It's not gonna be a surprise when I get there, right? It's like, ooh, I got before videos. I go to my Facebook memories and I see when I was chunky in the gym trying to get it done, and I look at me now, and I'm just a year in, dog. So I hope y'all got something from me just now. Ronnie just told me I got 2 minutes, and I ain't even gonna take that long, because I'm going to bring up a lady who has adopted me. I'm gonna bring up a lady who has adopted us all, actually. Whether you started with her, whether in the transition you got with her. Personally, I thank her, man. She's always showed me love. She's always shown me support. She's always believed in me. The heart that she has is unbelievable. Like I truly want you to know, man. She does not. She don't look at us like dollar signs. Um, I don't believe she's that impressed of like what we can give to her, but what she can give to us. And if that's just existing, if that's just showing the example of leadership, uh, she exemplifies it all, man. I got 2 awards in my award case over here that said Transformation of the Year, man. And I look at them things every day. And I appreciate you, Dr. Tammy. Please don't ever stop. Please keep going. Please keep your foot on our necks. Please keep your enthusiasm. Don't leave us. Don't leave me. Everybody sing. Don't leave me, girl. I'm gonna bring up the lady with the plan. Our leader, our visionary, Dr. Tammy. Put some flowers on the screen. Put some flames on the screen. But smile. Say hello. Say we thank you. We love you, Dr. Tammy. It is up to you. I'm going, y'all. I really, really do appreciate this opportunity. I love y'all, man. Dr. T, where you at, girl? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Matter of fact,
I want to hear a little bit more of that song. Come on here.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. All right, I'm done.
All right. He quit me already. Down. All right. Hello, everybody. I love you so much, Ray. Thank you for that amazing introduction. Not only that, just who you are. Wow, I am in awe. I am in awe for the leadership that I see. Oh my God, y'all have something so special in this camp. I feel it with my whole spirit. I feel it with my whole heart. If you heard something from these amazing leaders today, can you just give them some hearts? Can you give them some fire marks? Can you give them the nugget that you learned? Because here at Ray, I see so much. I'm a faith-driven woman, and I see so much. Here in Diana, OMG. Y'all better get ready. Diana ain't going to be played with this year. I'm telling you what I know in my heart. Diana is a force. Diana is a force. Do you hear me what I'm saying to you? OMG. Ronnie, did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear how she started out with the energy? Immediately giving nuggets. Immediately taking over saying, listen, you ain't got the 10 minutes. I'm talking about straight leadership. When was the last? I'm talking about Monique doing the call coffee. Y'all don't hear nothing I'm saying. I'm talking about I don't have to feel 100% to work my business. Did you feel it? Did you feel Elaine? Structure, schedules. Do you believe all of these people I prayed for, but I did not see their faces? You don't hear nothing I'm saying to you. I prayed for these leaders, but I did not know their faces. And in network marketing, you need people. In network marketing, you need leaders. In network marketing, you need people that's on what you own. And I praise you, right? Straight up. I ain't even on my Instagram. I'm on the Facebook going in and out from this bootleg phone. I'm on TLC 2.0. We're all going to approve it on our pages, and we're just going to share it on our pages. So the people that are supposed to see it will see it. I'm not even getting on my page. This is personal to me. I prayed. I prayed for you. I Pray for you, Diana. I didn't know it was going to be you to come on immediately edifying. Did y'all hear that? I knew a lady belonged to me a long time ago because she belonged to God first. I knew this. I knew this was going to happen. Matter of fact, let's shift the energy right now. Before we get into the schedule, I got 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes too. I got 10 minutes just like everybody else. But I want everybody, no matter where you are right now, get serious right now in your spirit. Happy Year, happy holidays. Listen, we are moving forward. Close your eyes right now and touch yourself. You speak life to yourself. Repeat after me right now. I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I love myself.
I love myself.
I trust myself.
I trust myself.
I can do all things.
I can do all things.
No is not rejection.
No is not rejection.
It's not yet.
It's not yet.
Total Life Changes has blessed many.
Total Life Changes
And it can
has
bless me
blessed
too.
many, and it will, and it can bless me too.
I'm the head.
I am the
I'm
head.
not the tail.
I'm not the tail. I am the head.
I can have all that I desire.
I can have all that I desire.
Lord, whatever I'm supposed to do in this business, give me the power to do it.
Lord, whatever I'm supposed to do in this business, give me the power to do it.
Yes, I'm on SmartShip.
Yes, I'm
Yes, I'm on my product.
Yes, I'm on
yes,
my
I got
product.
structure.
Yes,
Yes,
I have
I got a
structure.
schedule.
Yes, I
Yes,
got a
we're
schedule.
changing some things up.
Yes, we're changing some things
But
up.
I really want to win.
Yes, we're taking dominion.
I
really
desire
win.
to win.
I desire to win.
I desire to win.
I desire to win.
I want to serve other people.
I want to
I want to
serve
help
other
other
people.
people.
I want to help other people.
I want to find my identity
I want
in
to
this
find
company.
my identity
Because
in
God
this
did not
company.
send me no teeth for no reason.
Because God did not send me no teeth for no reason. Come on.
I got this.
I got this. You
I
got
need
this. I need this.
In 2026,
In 2026,
I'm going to show you.
I am going
That's
to
mirror
show
talk.
you. I will show you.
That's mirror talk. That's mirror talk. You don't hear nothing I'm saying to you. That's mirror talk. If you said that with me, this time next year, we're going to have the same call with thousands on it. Thousands of people on it. Saying, wow, I know what I'm doing. I want you to know that I know what I'm doing. I learned from everyone I needed to learn from. I know what I'm doing. You are not dollar signs, but you need some dollar signs in your account. I know what I'm doing. But I'm human. I have a family. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. My daughter will be 21 in March. My son will be 18 in March. I have 2 grown children in March, and I'm not even 40. And I'm looking good, ain't I? Come on here. See how big this is? I went on my fast, so I know I lost weight. I'm not 40 with 2 grown kids in 2 months. I've made millions of dollars in this business. I've had great leadership in the past. God is saying, Tammy, can you just do what I called you to do and implement what I taught you, right? So that you can move forward. Adoption is a great word. I've adopted all of y'all. But I really want y'all to work this business like your life depends on it. Because my life depended on it. My life depended on me selling tea. Your life may depend on you doing hair. Your life may be dependent upon, I don't know, being a football mom. But my life depended on selling tea. And I'm not telling you to be me. I'm telling you to be you through me. So yes, we got a new schedule.
That's my dog snoring,
Thank
y'all.
you all for hopping on today. Thank you for your time. You could be doing anything. You could be doing anybody. It's Saturday, the first Saturday of the new year. You could already be on 2 or 3 dates because ain't nobody permanent now. Decided to work your business. I don't want to go back over what somebody already taught. Like Ray said, thank you. Like, yeah, unhinged it is. I'm just telling you, it's Saturday night here. Come on here. You decided to be on training. You decided to do this another year. Give yourself a round of applause. Get excited about yourself. Do you, because I'm going to do me. Shout out to Jazz. Shout out to Mona. Shout out to Jayla. Shout out to Jaquita. Shout out to everybody. I've added to leaders. I added some leaders. Leaders, watch out. I've added some more. Anytime I add, it's that God is not a adding type of God. He's a multiplication type of man. Watch out. First things first. Please make sure you are in the control challenge. They told me that the link is still working. Please, I'm begging. It is. Hold on. Let me see how many participants is on here. It's 59 participants on this Zoom. Consistently. Please go and register. It is free to register on the control challenge and make the banner. It's in the group. Pay attention in 2026. It is free to pay attention. Look on the thing and see what's happening. Look on the page and see what's going on. Work your business for real. I'm not babysitting you. I'm not doing that. Listen, go in the group, see who's doing the opportunity call, and get on and invite guests so you can learn how to do it too. Listen, write this down. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, opportunities. Ray, I'm already begging and I'm finna stress you out about the banners. I'm telling you right now on the training. That's why I'm not live and all that. I don't care nothing about all that. I'm telling you, I need help right now. Okay. We need the banner for Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday of next week. We need somebody to step up right now to say who's doing the opportunity calls for Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And we need a banner already done. 2026, we're not procrastinating. We're not waiting to the last minute. We're not going to be unprofessional. We're going to intentionally invite guests. We're going to get people on the Zooms. We're going to get people on the products. We're going to sample them. And guess what? On Wednesdays, we're going to do taste and talk. Everybody listening to me, go create a taste and talk party. A taste and talk party is very important because I want you to go live on Wednesday. So Wednesday, your homework is to go live on your page 1 to 3 times a day and promoting your taste and talk banner. Diana says she'll do opportunity call for Thursday. You got to move swiftly. Time is of the essence. I don't know what you're used to, but this is new. Whoever ready is going with me. I hate to get biblical, but I don't hate to get biblical because that's how I live. But God said, go to the other side. And if he said, go to the other side, that's where we got to go. We don't got time to stay back here. Pharaoh and them is on our tracks. If you know your word, if you know, you know. We got to get over there. We got to part the Red Sea. We got to get over there. We don't see everything we're supposed to see. All we know is we got to get over there, and the enemy is on our trail. The enemy is watching us. We got to go do our calls. We got to work. We got to sample. We got to sip. We got to sell. We can't. This stuff is spiritual. Success is spiritual. I did not make a over $4 million playing around. This stuff is spiritual. People will leave. People will stay. People will go. But at the end of the day, what are you doing? Diana says she got Thursday. We need somebody for Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, you're going to go live and share the opportunity for yourself on your page. You're going to get your own customers. Monique says she got $90 off, 50% off. Listen, that's a big deal. When the products, 2 watermelons are $70 and you got $90 off, it's free. Just to turn around and sell the products for $60 more. Like, we're going to go live on the Instagram page more. That's why I'm not on my page. I'm going to go live on TLC 2.0 page more. We're going to accept the collab so we can get the numbers up on the page. We got to be consistent. If you be consistent, you're going to be successful. And I need everybody to take their health serious. I'm glad Ray put his shirt back on. I don't need y'all lusting after my brother, man. Leave him alone. He happily married. But he get us excited, don't he, ladies? He make us say, ooh, what the hell are he taking again? NRG? I won't feel. Don't it make you feel? Don't when Ray take off his shirt. Come on here. Come on, Lex. I got you, baby. Trust me. I'll never let you down. I'm not letting y'all down. I don't care who the hell let y'all down. I ain't letting you down because I ain't going down. Come on here, Lex. Don't he look so good, make you want to take all the crops the company got, don't he? How about you be that person for the people? No. Okay, well, y'all fake. Y'all fake. Fake around. Fake. Because last year it didn't look like this. He didn't look like this last year. That y'all, the cough still got to run all out your mouth. The man too damn married. And the man that got married at viral marriage. That's what the products do. So how about you become, okay, find somebody else to go to. But that's the truth. So why don't we all come Ray? Why don't we all become Ray? Why don't we all get that confident? I can only imagine how he's gonna look this time next year. He stay consistent. We keep boosting him up. Come on, Lex. We keep boosting him up. We get him his ego together. We keep saying, "Oh, we love that 6-pack, but we need a 8-pack." We are selling products, people, that save people's lives, but it gotta save ours. So how about when everybody look at me, they be like, "Dang, Tammy." Then everybody look at Ray, they be like, "Dang, Ray." Then everybody look at Monique, they be like, "Oh, Monique, dang, how old you say you was again?" They look at Ronnie and they say, what they say? Ronnie is a pepperoni, a Tenderoni or whatever they call Roni. Roni lit. And then they look at Elena, they be like, I don't even know Elena ain't got no 4 kids. And then they look at Diana and say, you sure you married? Your man joined the business here? I know you lying. Where's your page, ma'am? So Ray they don't even know this, just showed us what we need to be doing because we are in the health and wellness business. We are not in the selling hair business. We are in the looking good business. So if we're in the looking good business, then we need to look good. So we all need to get control. We all need to get control. I got a surprise for everybody. So can you please be patient? I got a surprise for you. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Don't ask me for nothing else. I got you a gift. But lastly, what I want to say, my time is up. I'm bringing on someone else. I wanted to tell you to please implement what these leaders taught you. All right. Please implement what these leaders taught you. And you know what I was going to do a video about? This is what I want you to do. Go find the last 3 years of journals and look at what you wrote down and what's not done. Look at what's not done. It keeps following you and following you and following you and following you and following you to next year. Can we get it done today? Can we go look at the other journals instead of just buying the new journals? I know the leaders told you to buy new journals. That's fine. But can you go get the one you already got?
Alignment.
Can you check mark off what you already had that's not done? Can you not be afraid to reach out to a leader? Please. So a few things before I bring on my special guest. Gotta know you don't know. If you know, you know. Like, I'm really all the way up here. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is the opportunity call. We need banners for that. Wednesday is tasting talks. So we need banners for the tasting talk on Wednesdays. Tasting talk Wednesdays need to be promoted. That's something new. We want to get the I Am TLC 2.0 page up and running, like consistent, so where people can see, like, dang, they're not playing around. It's not just on Tammy page. It's not when Ray go live. No, it's on this page. This is where I go right here to find out everything. Okay? I need a call with Mona, Elaine, and Roni. Elaine at an event. I need a call with Roni, Mona, Roni, and Elaine to make sure Mona know how to work the back end so that Monday come, we won't have to work the back end. Do y'all know one of my goals was not, let me be transparent with y'all right quick before my guests come. My goal was to not work the back end. Do y'all know I'm still serving? Hold on, let me be transparent. Do you know my goal is not to work the back end of the call? Do you know I'm still live on this phone so that it can be on Instagram so we can all collaborate? And do you know I'm still letting people in on the back end and nobody stepped up that could do it? I'm still doing it. I'm still serving. it never gets old. So we got to get Mona trained, Jayla trained. We got to get people access. We got work to do. So if you're going out tonight, let this be your last night going out. Because I'm going to be calling you. Don't call me tonight. I'm out hanging out with my sister taking shots, and she not even on NutriBurst. I'm going to tell you. Is that person on vitamins that you hanging out with? No. I'm going to tell you. I need your help. It's time to go. We got goals, and we got goals in different area codes. And I know I'm talking to the right people. Did anybody have any questions? I need everybody active. Okay, T-Per said Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, ops, Wednesday. Listen, also, we're going to incorporate everything, excuse me, TLC HQ. We're going to incorporate everything that they are having in our schedule. So I need y'all to be on point. Don't get weary and well doing. Do season. You're going to reap if you faint not. Look at the chat. Look at the time. Look at the page so you can know what's going on. So Wednesday we have Taste and Talk, but also Wednesday we have the guy, Anthony Powell, come. We still have Thankful Tuesdays. They give us a discount. Buy up the products. And lastly, he's ready. Lastly, the call is moving to 7 p.m. Central for ops. 7 p.m. Central for ops. Write this down. It's training. I do not want y'all lost. Please. 7 p.m. out. Thank you. Central, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Training is going to be 10 a.m. on Saturday Central, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific. We're changing it up. A must. And if Lakari have Mondays, Lakari have Mondays, we're going to be on it. If they have Wednesdays with Anthony, we're going to be on it. Cool? Miss Brunelle Jackson said noted. So everybody got it. The call times changed. The opportunity calls is now at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Write it down. Brand new year, I want new stuff. I want a new schedule, new time, new money. I don't want no same stuff we always did. That's not working. Okay? We're in business for ourselves, but we're not in business by ourselves. No. Okay? We got it? All right, I think I'm done. One more thing. What did it say? The time's still same on the calls. Oh, we will have, thank you, Monique, training Thursday. The big time TLC, write this down, TLC 2.0 training is Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Every Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern. I know some of you all work jobs playing around. 12 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to have an op call. All right, so without further ado, share. Hold up. I got something for you. You never know what I got for you. I got some stuff for you. I have somebody for you right now that has absolutely changed my life in this business. Changed my life, period. And I want to bring him up because it is the new year. We have celebrated champagne toast, but we got a lot of work to do. And these schedules got to get right. We got to get this money, y'all, because this man has made the money. And so without further ado, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Henry Rico Canyo, can you please take over the live?
Come on, Henry.
Right now, some hearts, put some money signs in the chat. If you know who's on this live, put some fireworks in.
Where my thing at?
Take it over.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure for me to be on this Zoom with you guys, especially the beginning of the year. I'm over here in Spain. I don't know if you guys can see. Look, down here in Spain, my son moved over here. He got a little pool back there, and then you got like on top of a mountain. But guys, I started off the year, thanking God for another year, thanking God for the opportunity of being in TLC, being entrepreneurs, and at the same time being, I would say, the front line. Right now, as we talk, we are pretty much the face of TLC. There's a lot of us right now that, are pretty much starting off the year, and pretty much there is nobody else. Before we had so many other people, so many other leaders, a lot of them left. They left a lot for us to do. And I started realizing, I said, you know what? Right now is my opportunity to take over this market, to be, one of the top Latin earners in TLC, to take control of pretty much, this movement of TLC. And I decided to do a tour. So I set up a tour. I said, you know what? If I don't have a calendar and I don't have any dates available, that means my money's going to be, like, my pockets are going to be empty. I said, you know what? I have to start doing dates. So I called up some leaders. I started off my tour. My first tour now is the 17th in Dominican Republic. Then I'm going to Panama for the 31st, first time ever. John and Jack coming to Panama. From there, I have an event in New York and New Jersey, first week of February. Then I have the first week of March, Guadalupe, which is a brand new island. We've opened up. I started going to new places, started seeing new people. Right, guys? And if you guys notice, for example, a lot of people, they start off the year with all of these, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then it turns out that they stop believing in themselves, because a lot of times you get emotional, right? You go to church, you get all emotional, feel good. But then what happens is when you get out of church, you hit reality, the real truth. The people crazy in the streets, things are not going well, the people honking at you. And then you start becoming the person that you said you were not going to be. And then little by little, you forget what you promised you were going to do. And that's what happens in network marketing. You get excited, you get these calls, you get all these results. You start seeing people having, crazy results, and also, buying cribs and buying cars, and you get all emotional. But when the first person tells you no, you start crying, you start feeling bad, you start, doubting on yourself if this is the right opportunity. I was able to go about that. I'm going to give you guys my secret, how you could go about that, but you got to really put this in play. For example, you want to tell yourself, the 1,000th person I speak to is going to tell me yes. The 1,000th person that I speak to, right, is going to be the person who's going to take my business to a whole nother level. Hey, get out of here, little cat. The 1,000th person, for example, is going to take me to a whole nother level, right? And what you start doing is when you present the business to the first person, and then they say, you know what? I don't like this. I don't want to do this business, or this is not for me, or hay un gatico aquí abajo. There's like a little. I don't like this business. This business is not for me, or I don't think this is for me, or I'm using another product, or the product's too expensive, right? And then you start feeling a little bit down, like, you know what? This may be not going to be the business. So what you do is you start believing, okay, the 1,000th person is the number, 1,000. So the faster people say no, in between that, some people are going to say yes, obviously, but the 1,000 people, the 1,000th person is the one that's going to take you to the $1 million. But you got to put this in your head. So every time you speak to someone says no, you be like, thank you, on to the next. No, thank you, on to the next. Yesterday I met a lady over here in Spain. She owns a salon. She sells everything. She's on TikTok Shop and everything. I was sitting down with her, explaining the business. I showed her my checks, but she didn't say yes right away. In my mind, I said, this lady's crazy. I said, what? Is this lady okay in the head? But today she reached out to me. She's like, hey, come by tomorrow. Let's talk. I want to, I got a few more questions. Some people are not going to say yes right away. So tomorrow I'm going to go, because tomorrow I leave at night back to New York, but I'm going to go see her, and hopefully she joins the business. But my thing is this, guys. You got to understand, if you're going to start off the business, for example, for the year of 2026, and you're like, okay, I want to start off this business. I want to take this to a whole nother level. I want to create a team, right? You know, a lot of times we go for the ranks, which is great. We got to go for the ranks. What I'm doing now, too, with my group is I'm breaking apprentices. Apprentices are going to be breaking the directors, and the directors are going to bring out the rising stars, right? And what I'm doing is I'm just telling people, let's move 500 on the left and 500 on the right this week. That is something a little bit more easy than moving 1,000 on the left and 1,000 on the right, right? You know, but at the same time, while I do this is what's creating also the leaders on the top of the directors. Because if someone moves 500 on the left, 500 on the right, that means someone on the top got 1,000 points. So if they did that on the other side, they're automatically directors. And guys, you know, if you become director, you get 50% of what people make on your first level. You know, the percentage is different. It's a lot of money, guys. Director, you can make a lot of money. Director might be a little rank, but 50%, guys, is not bad from getting some paycheck from people, right? Now, little steps like that are going to take you to the big momentum, to the big league. Now, the first month it's a little hard. You got to rebuild, you got to structure. But the second month, those people that join and are going to make the reorders are going to do it on the second month. Now, that second month, those people getting people plus you getting people, and a lot of people using the product. But the third month, from the second month and the first month, you're going to start seeing that residual. So it's like a 90-day thing that you really got to do. You know, and, you know, once you start doing that, you know, guys, you're going to start seeing the results. You're going to start seeing the benefits. You're going to start really understanding. Another thing I do is for this, like, for example, I get back tomorrow. Tomorrow, right away, I'm going to start also my transformation. You guys seen, I was fat before, then I went nice. Then I got a little chubby again, and I went back again. And that's what I love about TLC. Like, it gets me back to where I want to be fast, right? So I'm going to start using my products. I'm going to start showing people that I'm using my products. I'm going to start, you know, reaching out to people again, doing my calls, doing my Zooms. I just got off the call with all the leaders. And actually, I can show you. I got my list here of, like, what I've been doing. Like, you know, I'm writing it down. I'm going to put it in a nice piece of paper. But, for example, look at this. So I have a leader named Jessica. She's a national. I'm going to be working with from Monday to Friday presentations every day at 8. And then Saturday, I'm going to be doing boot camps with them. And then Sunday, I'm going to do presentations with rank and also testimonial, right? I got another leader named Kirby. Big leader, came from Paris, lives in Florida now. You know, I'm going to work with Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. 100 days flat. I mean, through every single day, I'm going to be working with them, but I'm going to be presenting, right? 6:30 p.m., I'm going to be presenting with them. Why am I doing these lists? Why am I doing this? Because this is going to tell me who I'm going to work with and where am I going to move the volume from. I just got off the phone with Ludia. Maybe she's on the call. I just told her, get on this call, get on this Zoom real quick. She's probably on the Zoom. I got off the phone with Ludia. We're going to be doing 2 p.m. every single day. Well, I'm going to do Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday. Look, she's here on the Zoom. See? Leaders are connected. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to be doing team calls, 2 p.m. for the team, right? And then Saturday, we're going to do boot camp, 5 p.m. And then Tuesdays and Fridays, I'm going to be presenting the opportunity, right? I also talked to John. I need him to get someone to translate for my Haitian people between French and Creole, right? So I'm waiting for that, right? And then I got these other leaders, for example, from Panama. I got the Panama leaders, and I'm telling them, I'm getting committed, guys. And I told myself, you know what? I know there's going to be a headache. Dealing with people, working with people is very hard. You know, you're going to dedicate some time to some people. You're going to invest some money to some people. Some people are going to leave. But it's going to be part of your growth, part of your story. But I'm going to be working 100 days flat every single day with the people that want to work. Whoever doesn't want to work, whoever's not committed, whoever says one day, yeah, I'm going to work and I'm excited, I'm going to do it, and then they stop, I can't work with those people because those people are emotional. These people are not decision-making people. These people get emotional based on what's happening at the moment. You know, I need to get fired up. I need to get this money. I'm due my rent. I'm due my car. Guys, you know, yesterday I paid pretty much all my bills for pretty much January. One shot. Paid the nanny, paid the cars, paid the house, paid the insurance. I paid everything right away in one shot. Yesterday I just paid everything. No bills for me for January. Now I'm just gonna work and travel and make my money. What is my goal, if you ask me, Henry, for 2026? And I guarantee you guys, remember this call. You could record it or you could screenshot it or just remember this. I'm gonna buy 10 houses this year. 10 houses. And one of them is gonna be here in Spain. You know, over here in Spain, this is beautiful. Like the beach is back there. I don't know if you can see this big pool on the top of this mountain. The goal is to get myself 10 cribs. Now, you might say, Henry, how are you gonna get 10 cribs? Guys, I got a plug, I got a connection. To get a crib is not that crazy. You know, with the down payment and everything, well, I'm gonna get a few of them in Miami, a few in New York, and then probably one here. Right? That is my goal. Lamborghini had it, Ferrari had it, McLaren had it, several Ferraris. You know, GTs, SLs, Escalades, McLarens, what else? Porsche. I had them all. Everybody knows. Whoever follows me knows. You know, with TLC, I was able to get a villa, some properties, some land, some apartments, right? You know, travel the world, help out my mother. I brought my mother her house, paid it off. You know, helped a lot of people out in the past that needed, you know, some help. You know, got some money saved up, you know, brought some jewels. Well, now my goal is a little different. My kid, one of my kids is 11, the other one's 12. This year, I want 10 cribs, right? I also put myself in the life insurance. I never thought about putting myself in life insurance. I don't know why, but I just put myself in life insurance for 1.5 million. They just approved me at $75 a month. So I'm going to double it. I'm going to take 3 million, right? And that's going to be for, I think it's 35 years, I think it is. Right? From here to 35 years, guys, I'm not going to need no goddamn life insurance because I'm going to have so much property, so much money coming in. Life insurance is just like an insurance it's gambling. It's almost like you're driving a car, you crash it, you know the insurance is going to cover it. Some people never crash and they pay insurance all their life. That money just went to waste, basically, right? But here, for example, I'm doing the same thing, you know. So my goal is investing. Now, if you're new and you're like, man, this guy's talking all this crazy stuff, I'm not even there yet. Guys, you got to picture it. You got to picture yourself. You can never say no to what's out there. Because what's the difference between me and you? You are, you know, I would say I would say this in Spanish. Never said it in English. Carne y hueso. So you're skin and bone just like me. Me and you're not different. You know, what's the only difference between me and you? I'm working. I'm learning. I'm educating myself. I'm receiving no, and I just go off my day, right? You know, I'm learning, I'm failing, right? I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm learning what to do, what not to do, how to do it. And that's part of network marketing. A lot of you guys don't want to, you know, feel like, you know, a no, I ain't working with you. A lot of you guys don't want to, you know, feel like, you know, disappointment. But that is the part of the progress in network marketing. Network marketing doesn't come easy. I remember when Tammy came in, you know, Tammy came in really messed up. And, you know, she had the mindset. She said, I got to do whatever it is to get my family out of the situation. I got to move forward. I want to be rich. I want to get my crib. I want to get my car. And guys, if you've seen it, Tammy made a few $1 million, brought her crib, brought her car, you know, traveled the world, brought all the things she wanted, right? You know, she's been here for a while. She's done a lot. She had the opportunity to leave and go to other places, but she decided not to. Because I know Tammy deep down inside knows that she is going to be one of the top, you know, top leaders in America, building, you know, worldwide also. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows we got the opportunity. We got the gold, guys. Guys, you know how many people I sit down with them? I sat down with that lady yesterday and I said, have you ever seen I told her like this. Have you ever seen a product that has 30-day guarantee on the back? And she said, whoa, that's a good question. But I don't believe so. Nothing nowadays has guarantee. I said, you know what? My product does. Because guess what my product's going to do? My product's going to do what it needs to do for you. A lot of these other products they're making nowadays are just products and brands, people trying to make money, and you buy the product one time and it didn't do shit. But my product is going to make you shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So these products that we got, these products that we got is a whole nother level, man. So, you know, I'm like, you will use this product, and this product will make you change. I told her, I said, your body's going to change. The way you're going to sleep, the way you're going to move, the way you're going to act, the way you're going to feel is going to change completely. I said, have you ever did a detox? I asked. Oh, no, never in my life. I don't even remember if I ever done a detox. I said, well, that's important. You probably got things in there you got for years. I said, why have you never done a detox? You don't change the oil in your car? You got to do a detox. So what I do is I grab a little bit of the product, a bottle of water, and I have them drink it. Sometimes I have different flavors, and I'd be like, you like watermelon? You like lemonade? You like natural? What kind of tea do you want? What kind of flavor? Well, let me get a watermelon. Try it out. Oh, delicious. Tastes like juice. I said, well, that's going to do the effect tonight, right? And that's how you go about the business. Now, I want you guys to understand something. If you do the business in a fun way, where you don't stress yourself out, where you just enjoy the route, you're gonna have success. But you gotta do it in a way where you enjoy, but you also work it, right? And remember, the days that you're not having success and people are not signing up, those are not just waste of days. Those are knowledge. You're learning. You keep yourself going, because the day you stop and the day you don't believe in yourself, and the day you just be like, I'm tired of repeating the same thing. I'm tired of talking the same thing. I'm tired of talking to people. Guys, all of that you're calling, you're going to receive it. You're going to be tired. You're not going to want to do it. But if you wake up and you say, you know what, God gave me a brand new day. I don't know about tomorrow, but I know today. Today I'm going to work my business. Today I'm going to do my Zooms. I'm going to present the business. I'm going to post. I'm going to give some samples. I'm going to talk to some people. Guys, you know that we got the best thing in the world, I believe, to me. For example, we got a product that helps you lose weight. You know, we have a product, for example, that everybody consumes. We have coffee, guys. Coffee is one of the products most consumed in the world. I thought it was before water, right? But it's not. I found out that people drink more coffee than what they ever drink water in their life, you know? And all of that is because, people love coffee. People love the caffeine. People love everything. And then the coffee we have also help you, lose weight, keep you in shape, keep you, where you need to be, give you health also, because it has some good ingredients, and also the tea. When I leave from here, guys, I'm gonna do my cleanse, right? Because I've been eating it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When you come to Spain, you want to taste everything, you want to do everything, you want to enjoy everything, and I've been eating. But I tell you something, guys. When you guys see me in the next convention, you're gonna see me both strong, ripped, because I gotta be product of the product.
My
I am
dog
the
decided
building.
to
I
start
am the
acting up.
structure of TLC. You don't have an
But if
office.
you're
You
enjoying
don't
this
have a
training, if
building
it's your
to
first
show,
time
right? Unless the one you show
seeing
from
me,
Michigan.
follow
But
me.
you are the product of the product. When people see you, they need
Watch
to
the
see the
replay.
building, the vision. They need to see the way you look. You cannot present this business and look a mess. You got to look good. You got to dress good. You got to smell
Take
good. You got to
notes.
talk good. If you don't know how to talk, you should leave some of the talking to your leaders, but at the same time, talk less and learn more, listening to your leader, what they say. You know what I'm saying? Now, actually, what is your goal for 2026? Now, let's not repeat the same thing we repeat every year and let the year pass by. Like, you gotta have a goal. You gotta know that what you're gonna do is gonna be here and there. You're gonna do this no matter what. Like, your goal is to get to the next level. What is your next rank? Right? What do you want to achieve? How much money do you want to have in the bank? Who do you want to help? Do you want to get your mom her house? Do you want to pay off your house? Do you want to buy a new car? Do you want to travel somewhere? Do you want a vacation with your family? Right? All of that's important, guys. Every little baby step is going to take you closer to where you need to get. But you got to start somewhere. You can't just say, I want this and not know what you want. You got to know what you want and when you want it, right? And I told myself, 100 days working the business, I'm going to rip it apart. There's no way that I'm not going to go to a whole nother level. You guys will see. And I tell you guys are going to see the houses. You guys are going to see the things I'm going to be buying, the people I'm going to be helping. Not only me, because I told my team, I said, I don't want to be the only one buying diamonds and cars and this and that, and you just like surviving. No, I want my team to all be making money. My team when they talk about my team needs to be the team. Oh shit, Henry's team's killing. Look at this person, Ludia. She just paid Ludia's goal. I talked to Ludia. I said, Ludia, and this is what I recommend you guys to do with your people, is knowing what they really want. I told Ludia, what do you want for 2026? What is your actual goal? And Ludia said, Henry, I want to pay off my house. I want to have a certain amount of money in my bank, and I want to go to the next rank. I want to be an ambassador. So I said, ambassador, for sure, we're going to make it. And I told her, the money that you want, we're going to do it. But we got to have a plan. What is the plan? So I was speaking to her, and we're talking, and we're organizing, because the goal is simple. The more we work, the more money we're going to make, guys. This is it. You know what I'm saying? This is it. I think this year I want to work a lot more with Tammy. I want to go down to, hold on, this is battery going to die. I want to go down to, to some other places. I want to visit some other, states, some other countries. I want to come visit you guys, be with you guys in person. Hopefully we can all be together in the convention. You know what I'm saying? But I want to come down and I want to visit. Now, I want to take the time, and I want Tammy to pick 3 people that want to ask me something very important about the business or where they're stuck or how to get out of a certain situation, I want to give three people three different advice. I always do this, and this turns out good. So if you guys get, if Tammy can open up the mic for three people to lift up their hands, don't be afraid to lift up your hand. Because when I used to be in school, I was afraid to lift my hand, and I was always thinking I knew the question. I didn't know the question. That's why I was failing in class. Ever since that, I don't care what people think, what people say, if they laugh or not, but I want to make sure I get my answers. So, don't be afraid. No question is no. It's not bad. So let me turn off the camera just because my battery says it's going to die, and inside I don't have that much service. So if Tammy could pick up three people that I could talk
Diana,
to.
I see. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Henry. Rico Canyo has spoken. And if he's spoken, it shall be done. I want to say, I know his phone is going dead, but we want to do as he says because this is so helpful. So, Diana, I see that your hand is raised. Did you have a question?
Yes,
for
I
our
did.
Ambassador. Go ahead.
Yes. Thank you. First of all, thank you, Dr. Tammy, for asking him to come on to give these nuggets because they're absolutely amazing. And then thank you, Mr. Henry Rico. I always think of Suave because you're just so suave and amazing. So I have one quick question. Thank you. I appreciate you. I am building my team. I'm not going to say trying. I'm building my team, and it's small. If I had a meeting with my team and we talked about goals, can you give me a very clear statement to talk to them about to move into goal setting for 2026?
All right, that's a good question. So pretty much what you want to do is this. Remember, some people they have goals. They just want to live a better life. They want to have more money. They want to have, maybe a brand new car, maybe a move from a certain neighborhood, maybe buy a house. So what you got to do is this. Some people they know what they want, but they don't call it. So when you get someone to write it down and you get them to understand what is it that they want, but making sure that what they want they could do, meaning, I tell people what you could do. Because some people say, I want $1 million, but they haven't even made 1,000 yet. So I'm like, wait a minute, you're going too far. You can't jump from A to Z. You got to go to A, B, and Z. And this is what we got to do as coaches. We got to be straight up to the people. You can't just, let them think, okay, yeah, I'm going to let this guy think he's going to make $1 million. And he hasn't made 1,000. You got to be straight up. What are you going to do to make that $1 million? Do you know? Oh, well, I'm going to work. No, it just doesn't work like that. You got to work the binary. You got to see that everybody's connected with the two, how much volume is going up. You got 5 people with 1,000 points. They got to get 1,000 points on the right. You got 5,000 points now. Now you got a brand new executive. So what I think you should do is when you talk to the people is ask them, what are your goals for 2026? And sometimes they don't even know. I tell you the truth, they just want a happy year. They want to be making money, but they don't even have the goal set. Like for example, you see me, I already know what I got to do to get all these cribs. I'm already doing a 100-day tour. I'm already going to all these places. So when they say, I want to, I want to buy my new home. Okay. Do you know what it takes to get your new home? No, I don't. Okay. What we got to do is this. Let's structure your business. As the director, you get paid 50% from everyone you bring. How many people do you think you could bring? I don't know. Well, let's start presenting. I don't know how to present. Well, we got to teach you how to present. That's the only way you're going to learn. The more failures you get, the more better you get. It's almost like a video game. You learn from the failures, and then every time you die, you repeat the game again, almost like Mario. And now you know where the hole is, where you got to watch out for to get to the next level. You get to the next level, you get to the next flag, but it's not as easy sometimes. So you get that from them. And then what I recommend you do is this, which is very, very important. You need to you make sure they do it. Is you have to let them get a vision board, and it could be a small one. It doesn't have to be that big. A vision board, and that vision board has to have, let's say if they want their family to travel, if that's the car they want or the house they want, and that vision board you got to tell them, or they're gonna have to put it in their fridge because everybody always opens the fridge, or they're gonna put it in their room right behind their bed or close to the bed where they can see it all the time to keep them always knowing what they promised themselves for 2026. And when they feel down and you feel them a little weird, they're not connecting, they're already making some bad decisions, not even doing the business or being like not active, you tell them, hey, what happened to you? Do you remember what you said you wanted 2026? Do you think your family deserves to be in the same situation again another year? You are the person that is responsible for your family. My family, for example, I'm the one that pays all the bills. My son, my daughter, I'm making sure they eat, they travel, I buy them everything they need. If it wasn't for me being the main bread person, I don't. There would be a big problem here. Even with my mother, because nobody else gives anything to my mother. Everybody else is broke. I'm the richest. I'm the only millionaire in the family. In my father's side and my mother's side, everybody is broke. I broke the chain of the poor. Well, hopefully, my son and my daughter now take advantage and it just keeps going. But if not, what can I do? I'll be dead. But at the same time, I think what you do is you get them the vision board and you remind them and you tell them, and then they're gonna sit down and be like, wait a minute, you know what? Is this right? I promised myself this. This is what I have to do. So always remember, you sit down with your team. You let them know what is their vision. You create a vision board. You make sure they show you a picture, and you always use that when they're down. So that way you give them that push because only you know and they know what they wanted for 2026. Maybe they ain't talk to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And another thing you got to do is always be connected into Tammy's, trainings, the calls, the Zooms, corporates. Always keep them connected. You got to always be on point. Have a calendar. Have your alarm ready. We got the Zoom. Let me send them
you
the
always
link.
got to
Let me
stay
send the
plugged
Zoom.
in.
Keep everybody active. Everybody has to see you active. With people, with no people, they got to see you active. That is going to pay off, I promise you.
Wow, thank you so much. I think that we have one more. Let me see. Thank you so much. We're calling it to a close. I know it's been 2 hours, but it's been worth it. I believe it's been worth it. We have a few more, but I'm gonna do Jazz. Are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much, Dr. Tammy, for this incredible start off to a brand new year. And thank you so much, Henry, for being here as well. While listening to trainings from AP, just listening to everything that we learned here, we hear about duplication, retention, and how important consistency is. So my question for you, Henry, especially with me being a new leader, what's something that you wish more new leaders in TLC knew or would do more consistently from day one?
So repeat it just again, and then let me just listen to it just to make sure I answer it correctly. What's the what you said?
She's on mute.
Uh-oh. Are you there?
She's muted again.
Okay, Jazz, you there now?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
My question is, what is something, because I'm also working on actively building a team, what is something that you wish that as you were building your leadership team and things like that, what is something that you wish that leaders knew and that they would do consistently from day one in TLC?
Okay, one of the things that in marketing, and I will say in anything you do in life, is that you're gonna have to go through many phrases in this business that are gonna hurt you, is gonna make you sad. You're gonna go through some situations where you wish you didn't say a certain thing, or you act a certain way with a leader, or you wish you would have never said this or sold that, or the way you presented the business. I remember one time I was working my ass off when I first started. I was after the money really fast because that's what I need. I need to pay some bills. And I told someone that the NutriBurst was also a vitamin, but also help you lose weight. And when the person started reading the nutritions in the back, they were like, I don't see anything of losing weight over here. Are you sure this is what you're saying? And I said, oh shit. I said, they got me. And then I lost that customer, but at the same time, what did I learn? I learned, let me analyze more of my products. Let me see how I'm going to sell this, and let me see how I'm going to talk it, right? Because, there's so many products in TLC that some of you guys, and I know for sure, don't know them all, and that's okay. Because you're selling the basics, the start, what people really need. But if you educate yourself more on the products and you learn how to present, the business, if you learn how to present yourself and you teach another person how to present, you will be rich for sure. Like, for example, right now I have Ludia here, right? And, I have many other leaders. I got so many directs, right? And majority of them, they know how to present the business. I don't ever have to tell them present tonight. When are you doing? They do everything by themselves. They do the flyers, they do the presentation, do everything. I'm blessed to have a team like that because I really don't have to be really on top of them. But when I get grow even faster, we move even more, right? But there's just so many of them. So what you want to do is you want to learn how to present the business. You want to practice, at home by yourself or practice with someone, and then, start learning what to say, what not to say. So, for example, when I talk about the product, I typically just talk about maybe three products. I want to talk about the weight loss product, right? Obviously, I want to talk about the coffee, and then I add something else, depending what that person you have there in front of you would need. NutriBurst or the Chaga or the drops or whatever the case might be, you depending what you want to talk to them about that. But you always got to talk about the two main products. Now, when someone says, I don't consume coffee and I don't need to lose weight, what do you think you say to someone like that? Right? What I say to someone like that when they tell me is that I'm like, my friend, this is not even about you. I'm setting the vision of what people consume. The most consumed drink after water is coffee, right? The first of the year, the people want to lose weight, and throughout the whole year, people want to lose weight. We got a strong multi-billion-dollar business. I have a friend who owns a dog food company. He doesn't eat dog food, but he makes millions. I have a friend who owns a cigar bar. He doesn't even smoke cigars. It's not about you, it's about the people. That's how you open up the brain of the person you're talking to at that moment, right? And then what I do is I don't really talk about all of the facts about money in here because people get confused. When people get confused, they don't way more questions. So I tell them, imagine if you help someone out. Would you like to get paid 50% off their check? Oh, hell yeah. Well, we got that here. Imagine, because that's what I got to do. I present it in a way where they feel part of it. I mean, like, imagine you refer someone to business. I mean, refer the product, and you refer someone to a restaurant, a bar, a movie. They never pay you. Well, you refer here, and when you refer and they buy, the company pays you. But you know what's more interesting is when the person has results and they lose weight, the family members want to buy more. They come back and say, oh, I want to buy. And you tell them, why don't you become a partner? Now you get it for less. Now you make more money. Now you get money from those people, right? So I sell it like that, right? And when I get to the part of like how many hours you work in a week, they say I work 40 hours. You know what? If you got 40 people here working an hour a day, that's 40 hours a day. That doesn't even exist. We're 24 hours in a day. You got 40 hours people working an hour a day. That's teamwork. That's a one. That's 1% out of 100 people. Not 100% out of one person. They're like, wow, I love this. I mean, that's how you're gonna get rich here, right? And then what I do is I tell them, what product you think you would like that you consume a product every single month that you're gonna love. Now, what coffee do you consume now? Oh, I've been consuming Starbucks for years. And how much money you spend on Starbucks? So I spend thousands of dollars a year. I'm like, here, you're gonna be spending $6 a month, but you're gonna be drinking it for free. With the money you're gonna be making, your reorder is gonna be free. Can you understand that? You drink and get paid on this product? Yes. Okay. Perfect. How, do you go to the bathroom often? No, I don't go to the bathroom often. I got a product that makes you go to the bathroom daily, once, twice a day. I got it right here in my hand. I got gold, baby. You know, and that's the way you get them, right? So when you present the business, you just got to know how to present the way you feel that is the easiest way. I don't present like I'm reading something. I present natural, you know, and that's when you present natural and you make the person participate. It makes it much easier to sign them up. If you just do all the talking and they haven't opened up their mouth, and when you're about to execute a package, they're about to open up their mouth. You never let them even participate. Now, what I do is to get my yes, and this is a secret, which is not a secret, but I'm going to share this with you because this is how this works. This is how we do it. Is the more you get them interacting, the more faster you're going to sign them up. So what I do is this: I ask them, "Would you like to make some extra money?" They're going to say yes. You're going to make them answer questions that they will make with that for sure. They're going to say yes to you, and it's going to make it faster for you to sign them up. So you'd be like, do you want to make some extra money? Yes. Have you ever? Do you know people that want to lose weight or drink coffee? Yes. Even if they don't, they know people. Even if they don't consume it, they know people. You already got two yeses. The more yes you get out of them, the faster they're gonna say yes at the end. And when you tell them, do you want to make money fast? Yes, they're gonna say. You want to be on the top or on the bottom? I want to be on the top. When you get them to the end in the packages, you'd be like, how much do you think this costs to join this business? Be like, I don't know. Well, let me do this real quick to you. How much is a franchise to McDonald's? 3, 4, $5 million? Yeah. They'd be like, you know, it's only in one location. It takes you several years to get your money back, right? But here, just imagine how much is a franchise in TLC. We're in 150 countries. We're worldwide, right? And the company does the shipping, they do the labeling, they do everything for you, right? And all you got to do is just send a link, and the person buys the products, and they have their own website. The company does everything for you, and you're gonna make 50%. Imagine that. Oh my God, I love that. Let me tell you how cheap this is. $1,500. You can make that back in 1 week, and you don't ever have to reinvest ever in your life. Just with the money you start making, you make your reorder, and you're ready to go. That sounds much cheaper for the person when you talk about 5 million, 3 million, 2 million in only one location. Now you're talking about there are 150 places. So when you want to sell the pack and you want to sell the big pack, you have to sell something that they're going to get back, right? Because if you just sell the pack, they're like, that's too expensive. In their mind, they're going to be like, that's too expensive. And it is sometimes way too expensive. Some people don't even have that money. They're going to have to use their credit card. 40, 50-year-old people don't even have $1,000 in the bank, which is crazy. Some people made some bad financial decisions or they didn't really understand yet because they don't have the right leadership or the right guidance of how to really do the work and be in this world. But when you show someone what they're paying for and now they see the price, they see that it's worth it or they see it cheaper. That's how I get people also to buy packages and buy the big ones or get into business, because when I tell them about something else that's worth millions and the amount of money they invested compared to what we got, they're like, wait a minute, this is amazing. I love this. And I tell them, we're going to show you how to sell. We're going to show you how to sell in TikTok Shop. We're going to show you how to pay ads, and people are just going to buy it off the internet, which is true. People just buy. People buy. The more you post, the more people buy. And Shopify and all that. So people will join the business if you know how to talk. And if you don't know how to talk, you're going to get the no's, and then you're going to have to learn what happened. Why didn't they join? And what was it that you said that didn't make them join? And another thing is this: once you get them at the end, you got to execute right there and then. You can't feel ashamed or scared to take the money from them, because they will notice that you're afraid to take the money, and they're going to be like, wait a minute, this might not be good. You got to take that money from them like you're doing them a favor. Be like, well, let's get you in. What's your first name? Oh, my name is Henry. What's your last name? Fernandez. All right, where do you want me to send these products to? And if you do that, I swear to God, you guys are going to become professionals in recruiting, professionals in signing up people, and professionals in understanding how this business works. We are salespeople. And if you don't sell for yourself, you're going to go sell for someone else. That's even a McDonald's, a dealer, wherever you go, you're going to sell for someone else. So why not learn how to sell for yourself and become an entrepreneur and make millions and then buy real estate and invest and save, and then you live a great life? That's all you want. You want to retire free. Right? This is what, listen, I tell you the truth. I've been doing network marketing for years. I've been TLC like 8 years, 9 years. I've never worked. I don't know what it is to work. When I go see these people working, I feel so bad. I'm like, wow, to me, it feels like they're slaves, because there's so many ways to make money, and they're just there 9 to 5. They're getting beat up. They work one day, they're off one day. That day they do laundry, they pay the bills, and they're back to work again, and they're broke because the money doesn't add up. You crazy? They're sharing a room with someone. Hell, goddamn no. So I'm just saying, if you do what Tammy says you got to do, and if you get connected to the plug to the system, there's no way you're not going to have success, guys, because people stand in the corner and ask someone, do you drink coffee? 10 people, out of 10 people, 9 are going to say yes. Out of 10 people, there's probably 7 that need to lose weight. We are in a $1 billion industry business, and you cannot tell me that if you don't know someone out there that doesn't drink coffee and needs to lose weight or wants to make money. Because if you tell me no, your brain is in another whole nother level. This is 2026, guys, and I'm going to tell you something. You got to believe it. Whatever your story is at this moment, you're broke, you're going through things. You started off 2026 bad. You don't have to rent. The car you drive is about to be repo. You got baby mama drama or baby daddy drama. You got all these situations because there's no money, right? You got to understand that that's going to be part of your story when you get on that stage. It's going to be part of your story when you get on to receive your ring. That's going to be part of your story when you go to the convention. That is going to show the leaders you went through it. Now they're going to go through it, and we all go through it, because I didn't start like this. I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know how to read. I didn't know how to write. I was broke like a joke. My teeth were crooked. I was fat and I was broke. You know what I'm saying? And I just believed that I was going to do it. People thought I was crazy. And here today, I am one of the ambassadors in the company, made a few $1 million, traveled the world, brought everything you could imagine, and I'm coming for more. So you guys coming with me or not?
Let's go. Put some fire marks in the chat for the Ricaño from all the way from Spain. Come on, hallelujah. Yes, indeed, making it happen. Got a plan. Text me, and I just said, hop on the call. I need you right now. And it's for some reason we got this connection. He didn't even know he was texting me. He didn't even know he was on a call. I was on a call as he was texting me. So this just happened as it's supposed to happen. Let's make it happen. Let's put forth the work. Let's put forth the actions. Do the basics. Let's build leaders. Let's duplicate. Okay, 120 SmartShip, binary qualified. Hop in the system. Hop on the calls. Let's do what we got to do this year. Get the calendar filled up. Period. All right. Thank you all so much for being a part of the first training of 2026. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Celebrate yourself this year. And I mean, it's still Saturday, but go ahead and sample, sell while you're enjoying yourself. So I will see you Monday on the opportunity call. Other than that, I will see you Thursday on our leadership training. Thank you so much for today. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And let's make this happen. Peace.
Let's go.